I got a quote the other day from a lady who said, how do you find the time to get out walking? Most of us have got all-consuming day jobs. Well, this is my all-consuming day job, right? It's I used to work in forestry before I came to Ireland, or before I came to Spain. And before we came here, I knew I had to change jobs, so we were article writing, and then I realised that wasn't going to work out too well for me in the long run, because of my alcohol habit. My alcohol habit was taking me down some very dark roads. Anyway, I stopped drinking and I started doing this, and it was mainly because I wanted to get used to using a camera and get used to uploading videos onto YouTube. And who knows, I started getting just comments of people saying, look, your story is helping me, a couple of comments a week. And then I really started helping people. So it wasn't long before I was doing this full time. I think it took me about 2 years to give up all the other work that I was doing, all the other article writing, website creation, all that kind of stuff. A couple of years, and I've been doing this now for the first 2 years part-time, and then the last 8 years full-time. And it is the best thing that I've ever done in my life. I really love my job. They always say that if you want to live a good life, you find a job that you love doing. You work your passion, and that's the way that I'm doing it. Get up in the morning, 4 or 5 o'clock, and I generally start working straight away. And I would work all day long if Esther wasn't saying to me, get off the computer and you have to stop working now, or my brain shuts down, depending on the work that I'm doing. We moved here, look, that's just beautiful. But the work that we're doing, it's tiring, it's taxing sometimes, and I get to a stage at certain times during the day or the week where I really find it difficult to carry on, because I just can't think anymore. But I think the best part of this for me is not so much helping people through the alcohol. I have to do that with every single client, and generally we're working through the same things, the same month, 2 months. It's when we get past that stage, when the alcohol is no longer a heavy influence on somebody, and I see the light flick on, that the potential is opening up. And that's where I can really help people, is to open up their own values and see things from perspective, put things in place so that the alcohol doesn't come back. But we're focusing more forwards than backwards, and it's more to do with what is possible now. As far as I'm concerned, that is the thing that will the thing that is the most important to focus on in this life, is how much potential you're opening up for yourself. Everyone's different, everyone's journey is different, but it's a similar route that people take. Everyone, I can guarantee you that within the first 2 weeks, the first 2 months, that you're going to go through a similar process. The way of getting rid of the habits is very similar. After that, then it's an individual thing. It becomes more individual, but that process of breaking down the old habits and then figuring out what it is about you and what habits need to be put in place to build you up to that next level, to build you up to that where you're on that straight and narrow now, right? That is the part that is the most rewarding for me, because everybody has a different story. Everyone wants a different outcome. And everyone's line takes a slightly different version. So, it just delivers me so much more variety in life, and you really see people, how far they're moving forwards, how far you see them moving on by leaps and bounds once they start to work on that side of things, if you get what I mean. And that's what we say, stop the flow, do the work and move on. And it's that moving on part, that's the essential part of finding your values, finding your beliefs, finding out which values and beliefs are not working for you and how to replace those and what to replace them with. how to knit it all together into habits that are going to make it easy for you to live with kind of an integrity. Integrity is not probably the best word for it, but it's like building a system for yourself that it makes it much easier for you to do the simpler things in life and to stick on a path that is going to move you upwards, if that makes sense. Onwards and upwards, eh? Take care of yourselves. Speak to you in the next one. Onwards and upwards. Bye now.